Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Brittany and we're here for story time and to give y'all a look into my life, what I've been through, where I'm going, and where I'm at. I had aspired to be a fashion designer, so I went to school. I graduated in May of 2016. When I graduated, I moved to Texas. And I was just like, big girl. And during this transition in my life, I had learned how to be a woman on my own. So, I got my own apartment, got my own car. I went through a couple trials and tribulations with different type of roommates and different type of just things in my life. But this one particular incident is something that it just changed my whole life, and I just thought I should share it with you guys. I was staying in this house. The house is called Passflit. Why I ended up there is because me and my roommate, we wasn't agreeing on things, and he kind of wanted me out. He was a gay boy, so don't think it was just a man that I was staying with. He was a gay boy, and things wasn't working out. He tried to do some funny little things to me. And so I had to go on about my way. So as I'm on my journey, I moved into this house. I shared the house with 8 other people. We had locks on the doors. It was like a home, but I had a room, but it was like a home. And I had a job. I worked overnight. I worked at Dallas International Airport. And, life was just good for me. So I ended up moving out to Passflit. That's a whole nother story, but I ended up moving out of Passflit, and then I moved back into the Passflit. So now this is where the story begins. I moved back into the Passflit, which is the same one where I was staying. So I kind of knew everybody was kind of there. We had, it was 3 people that was still there, and it was 3 new people. And so I was only in the house for about 2 weeks. Okay, let's start from day 1. The first day that I got back there, I'm a very, very clean person. So I sanitized everything, I bleached everything, and especially the bathroom. So that's my big thing. So I bleached the bathroom, swept, sanitized, toilet, sink, tub, shower head, everything spotless. Cause that's just how I was raised. So, I wasn't in the house more than 2 weeks, and it was just this one weird roommate. So I have never experienced a weird energy like that, but I'm just people have their own things that they deal with, and whatever. So me and this roommate, we never really exchanged words. We never really nothing. It was just nothing. I didn't understand. It just was nothing. It was just high and by, barely high and by. So I was there maybe 2 weeks. So maybe about my 4th day in, I don't know, I started experiencing weird things. So I work at the airport, okay? I don't know if you know Dallas International Airport, but it's one of the biggest airports. It's huge. So I'm I go to work, and I worked overnight because I was working overnight at the time. So, and I was working at 7-Eleven in the airport or whatever. So, I pay attention. I'm very, okay, so let me put this in here. I'm very crazy about my body odor. So I don't play no games. I get in the shower day, night, sometimes 3-4 times a day. Okay, I don't play. So, this one night I went to work. And I pay attention. I'm very I pay attention to energy, and I read deeper into what people are saying. I start seeing people doing funny shit, messing with their nose and sniffing around me and saying some people, this person stink and this person stink. And I'm just okay, is they talking about me? Because honey, you cannot be talking about me. I stay getting in the shower or whatever. So that night that I left work, that morning that I left work, I'm okay, let me go home, because maybe I sat in something, or maybe I brushed up against something, whatever. So I go home, I'm scrubbing. So I'm boom, I'm okay. My regular routine or whatever. So, I leave the house, I go, and, you know, go to the store and stuff, I started seeing people acting so weird, like not wanting to like stand behind me and like doing like little whispers like this, and you know, so I'm just like, okay, maybe I'm like tripping, but like I'm just not gonna think none of it. So, you know, regular day. So I go to work the next night. So now the next night I'm working with like, you know, I work with girls that's like around my age, there's black girls, young black girls like me. So I go to work, and so we had to break down this truck at night. So I go to break down the truck or whatever, and then the one girl that I was working with, she like, cause she stink. So I'm just like, is you talking about me? And she like, no, and I'm just like, see, you can't trust everybody. YouTube, they do not want me to, don't want y'all to know my story, but I'm finna tell y'all, I don't care what they talk about. Oh, he's trying to interrupt me. Like, I got a story to tell, and I'm gonna tell it. You can't trust everybody. So, why is everybody coming to me saying, like, not coming up to me, but I can hear people saying, like, ooh, it smell like trash, and why it smell like that, and it smell like shit, and, you know, basically just telling me without telling me that I smell bad. So I'm just sitting here, like, in my mind, I'm just so, like, freaking out because, like, I don't play by my body at all. Like, my body odor, nothing, none of that. Like, I don't play about it. So I'm just like, I started taking laxatives, I started drinking tea, I started going to get all type of body wash that smell good, all different types of different face cloths, different towels. I got baking soda, vinegar, apple cider vinegar, everything. Cause I'm just like, bro, what is that? I even want to go see the pussy doctor. Cause I'm just like, oh my God, it can't be like, is it me? Like, do I have BV? Like, what is it? Like, I don't understand what it is. So I go home and I bought all this water. I'm drinking water, the laxatives. I'm using the bathroom. Cause I was like, bro, I know I don't got diarrhea, but everybody trying to make it seem like I stink like that. So I'm just like, okay, maybe is it so much that it's coming through my breath? Like, what is going on? Like, what's up? Like, so I go home, I wash, I'm scrubbing. I even take a bath, cause like baths is just like, you know, you get it up off you, soap, boom, take a bath, get up, get in the shower, rinse it off somewhere, boom, I feel good. So I sit in my car, cause you know, I smoke my blacks or whatever. So I see as people walking by me, they like holding their nose, and people like, oh, what is that smell? And then so I'm just like, okay, maybe I'm just tripping, cause like I swear I just got out of the shower, I know I don't smell bad. So I go to Dollar General to go get some more body wash. Okay, so now I need Dr. Tills, I need Dr. Bruner's because of what is going on. So I go get me some new soap or whatever, and I'll take another shower. Okay. So that night, you know, I stay home at night or whatever. So I burn my sage because I'm very spiritual. So I burn my sage or whatever, you know, get rid of the negative energies. I smell like the weirdest smell in the house. It smells like burnt shit. But you know, you can't really say nothing when you stay in like a house of 8 because like you have to respect people's boundaries and what they're doing. And you know, you can't really say nothing. But I'm just like, it smells so fucking bad. So I burn my sage. Okay. So the next day I wake up, I go in the bathroom. Now, remember I told y'all in the beginning, I scrubbed the fuck out this toilet maybe about 4 or 5 days ago. So I go back in the bathroom. Why is it shit on the toilet? Like literally like a clump of shit on the toilet. So I'm like, bruh, like is people fucking dumb or what? Like that's disgusting. Like who does that? Like, you know? So I clean the bathroom again. Scrub. Dub. Sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta get that up out of there because that's nasty. So I'm thinking, like, maybe somebody just did that by accident. But I'm just like, how the fuck do it end on the back of the toilet? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, that's disgusting. Okay. So, remember I told you I was off. So, I go downstairs to wash my clothes, whatever. So, I pull them out the washer. They smell kind of funny. So, I'm like, okay, let me wash them again. So, I wash my clothes again. Wash, whatever. Why when I put them out to dry? I didn't like how they smelled when I first put them out, so I washed them again. I told y'all I'm crazy about my odor. I don't play that shit. I'm just like, they smell funny. Okay, let me put some more OxyClean in there. Let me put some more, you know, whatever. So I go upstairs, and it's like a light switch on the stairs, and I see on the light switch, it's like, you know, like a street. So I'm like, what the fuck is that on the light switch? Bruh, it's boo-boo, like it's shit. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? So then I started looking on the walls. I don't know, something just came to my attention. I just started looking on the walls, bruh, it's shit. Like somebody was wiping shit on the walls, all on the banister, on the stairs, right? So I go get my clothes out the washer. Why is it shit around the washing machine, bruh? Like it was boo-boo around the washing machine. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Like I'm sick at this point. So now I'm on the phone with the landlord. Like, look, it's somebody in this house. They wiping shit all over your house. It smells crazy. Da 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 da. He like, oh, I can't really do nothing about it because remember I told you it was through Passflit. He's like, so you gotta contact Passflit, and they'll take further precautions. So I'm just like, okay, boom, that's stupid. This your house. Why wouldn't you come here to check and see what's going on? Boom. So I call Passflit. Oh, it wasn't nothing they could really do. We just kind of sent out a message to tell everyone that they had to clean up that they have to clean up behind themselves. What kind of is that? He's literally wiping shit everywhere. That's inhumane. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, and I know who it is. And I'm just like, why? What is the problem? So then I started thinking like, nobody takes showers here. And nobody has been using the washer since I've been here. I've been here almost a week. So what are y'all doing? So then I'm just like thinking like, maybe, you know, they take a shower when I'm at work. Because remember, I work overnight. Okay, but I've been home 3 days. I've been home two nights now, and nobody's had gotten a shower or washed their clothes. So I'm like, okay, something going on. I jump right into mommy mode, like straight grandma mode, straight baking soda, bleach, apple cider vinegar. I'm wiping walls, I'm mopping, I'm sweeping because like this is disgusting. I can't live like this. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like I gotta get it over and done with. Okay, so I take my clothes. I'm not drying my clothes, so I go take them to the wash house. Bruh, the reactions when I walked in the wash house was ridiculous. Like I cleared the whole wash house. And I'm just like, bruh, I felt so embarrassed because I'm just like, bruh, it's not me, but it's me, but it's not me. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just like, yo, what is going on? Like, so I go wash my clothes, whatever. I think they smell good. I think they okay. So I go back to the house or whatever. And at this point, I'm livid. Like, I'm pissed. Like, because what the fuck are you doing? Like, so I go to get in the shower at night. Yes, I go get in the shower that night. And I don't know, I started smelling like my soap and stuff, which I should have never left my soap in the bathroom, which I shouldn't have never did that. So I go in the bathroom, my soap smells like pee. So like he was pissing in my soap bottles. Like he was pissing and then wiping my soap with like shit or like peeing. I don't know what he was doing, but I was smelling like piss. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like I was smelling like shit and piss. Like that hurt so bad. So when I get out of the shower, I noticed that like it was like this little hair on my floor. So I'm just like, what the fuck is that? Bruh, it's pubic hair. So I'm like, how the fuck did he get in my room and we got locks on the door? You know what I'm saying? He was breaking into my room. So once I find all this shit out, now I'm hot. I'm livid. So the next day, nobody got no sleep. I was like, get your stuff. You gotta go because you're nasty. You're nasty as like, who does that? You're nasty. So I wait for him to come out the room. You're nasty. You need to go. He like, what is you talking about? I said, you know what I'm talking about. You're nasty. He said, so go take your medicine because everybody know you're crazy. No, bitch, I'm not crazy. I know for a fact I don't stink. And you smell like shit. He like, no, you smell like shit. Yeah, because of you don't wipe that shit everywhere. I swear if I was a man, I would have beat his ass myself, but I could not. And you know, the man was kind of psycho if he wiping boo-boo everywhere. So I leave because I'm pissed at this point. When I come home, I go in my room. My room is covered and shit. It was on my door, like, and it was in the most intricate places you could ever think about. In the zippers of my clothes, on the tops of my bottle, my charger, my laptop, my sewing machines, my mannequins. Like, it was just everywhere. Like, everywhere that I could see. But see, me, I'm thinking like, okay, I'm gonna get my shit and I'm gonna go. I didn't know it was covered, everything. I didn't know everything was covered. So I took what I took with me. I took what I could and I left. I left and I went to a hotel. So I go to a hotel. I called my best friend on the phone. balling on the phone with my best friend, telling her like, yo, this man done did this, he done did that. She like, go get you a hotel room, go soak in some baking soda and some vinegar, cause she's a nurse. So like, she like, go soak in some vinegar and some baking soda, get you some Dr. Gruner's, the tea tree oil kind, so you get that smell off you, boom. So I feel a little better when I'm in a hotel room or whatever. And so my little sister calls me. And I hadn't talked to my little sister in over a year, and I'm just telling her, like, I'm so in distraught. I don't have no money. I don't know where I'm finna go. Like, half of my shit, the stuff that I got in my car, though, I think is good. I just think it just need to be washed and wiped down at this point, you know? So I'm on the phone, bawling, crying to my little sister, like, I don't know why he did this, and you know I don't like to be dirty. She said, you know what? Drop everything and just come. Just come to Florida. I had no money, guys. None. You hear me? Zero. She told me to come. And I got right in that car and I came. I drove for 9 hours and I smelled like straight shit. You hear me? So embarrassing. Going into gas stations, getting gas, people looking at me like I'm crazy, like I'm slow or I'm remedial because I smell like this. And I'm just getting mad because like it's not me, but it's on me and there's nothing I could do. You understand what I'm saying? Like it was to the point where like it was embedded in my skin and my nails. Oh my God, I like just bringing back memories, just crazy. This not even the worst part. I stopped at a gas station. I probably was like 5 hours out. And I stop at a gas station and like change my clothes. Like I'm like, fucking, I'm away from the house. I go in the bathroom of the gas station where I was at, and I got some baby wipes and some soap, and I started washing myself. I go in my car in my trunk. I had clothes back there that I hadn't even took in the house. Why is this shit all over my clothes? Like every piece of clothes that I picked up had shit on them. Every piece. I never even took them in the house. So I'm just like, was he in my car? I go to inspect my car. It was all over my steering wheel, all on my windows, all on all the little trinkets, my radio, the gear brake, my door, the seat belt, the side, like it was just at literally anywhere you could think in the car, that's where it was at, on my back seat, underneath. So at this point, I'm just like, I'm over it. Like it was in my fist, like I'm over it at this point. Like I don't even know what to do, but just to get to my little sister, like I just had to get to Florida. So I just sucked it up. I just said F it, and just like, people just had to look at me crazy. I'm driving, people just like flying by me because they can smell it. Like I'm a moving like trash can at this point. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's all over my car. I guess it was on the outside. I guess he put it on the outside too. I didn't even know until I like really got closer to Florida, because I'm wondering like why everybody looking at me, like why everybody looking at this. I'm study wiping. I spent over $200 in like Lysol wipes and cleaning supplies to like clean it. It still wasn't clean. It still wasn't clean. So I get here. Okay, so I get to my little sister. She want to hug and kiss me. I'm like, I'm so sorry, sis. I cannot allow you to touch me, anything. So I get here. Thank God for my little sister and her girlfriend. They drenched me in vinegar. They drenched me in baking soda. All the Dr. Tills, castor oil. Like, I even had grabbed a bar of soap because I thought it was okay to come out my car. The feces had grew on the soap. So when I went to wash my face, I can smell it. Oh, I just freaked out. I'm like, get the soap, move the soap. He got it on there. Da-da-da. They take the soap, throw it out. My purse, everything I had on that day, garbage. Okay. So now I'm good. I'm in a good place, but I'm still traumatized. I can't believe this happened to me. Like, why would anybody want to do this to me? You understand? Like, to me, out of everybody, like, I don't bother anybody. So maybe about 2 days ago, not 2 days ago, 2 days after we go clean my car out, the most heartbreaking of it all, everything that I came with had to go. Everything. Body wash, clothes, sneakers, and I love sneakers. Like anybody, I love sneakers. Like I love sneakers. Body wash, clothes, anything you can name that you need, jewelry. I even threw my cell phone out. I had to get a new cell phone because he had put the shit on my charger that it was getting in my phone. My phone was turning green. Like, come on. Like my laptop, everything. Like it was just covered. Like thank God. So now, I had to fucking clean out my car. I'm talking about like literally go get. I literally had to go to Home Depot and get an auto detailer, a self auto detailer, and I had to detail my car by myself. By myself, like I literally had to relive it again. And I just could smell it, and I just was just, oh my God, I just wanted to be over. I lost everything. To this day, right now, don't think because you see where I'm at, don't let it fool you. I'm just in a nice part of the apartment. You understand? Still to this day, like, I have nothing. I have a car, a phone, and I have a job. And this is what I have to this day, right now. These are the clothes that I own. As you can see, probably maybe what, 5, 6 outfits. This is what I own. You know what I'm saying? I lost everything. I lost everything. But with me losing everything, I found myself. And I want to thank my little sister for helping me do that because I felt like I had done lost. The man was trying to ruin my life. I felt like I lost my light. I felt like I wasn't confident enough. I felt like I wasn't pretty no more. I just felt like I was always gonna smell like a dog. I thought it was in my blood. I thought life was just over with. I promise you. I just thought my life was over with. Done, ruined, flat, over, deadline. You understand what I'm saying? So, but now I'm here. And I want to thank my little sister for giving me that opportunity to be here, you know? And if I would have never went through what I went through, I probably would have never found myself. So my advice to anybody that's going through something, maybe not as traumatic as me, maybe not that traumatic, because that is, this, it's a lot. It's still a lot for me to talk about right now, but I'm over it because I can talk about it. But anything you're going through, they could knock you down 9 times, but you get up 10. It's not about to fall down. It's about to get up. What are you gonna do when you get up? People want to see me down. I think black magic is real. Voodoo is real. People send those things to you. You understand? So protect yourself at all times. Like keep yourself protected and believe in God, because He is the one. If it wasn't for Him, I probably wouldn't even be here right now. And that's the honest truth. And I just want to thank Him. And I want to thank my little sister. So anybody that's going through like anything traumatic or think they not going to see the light or think that it's so far away, no, it's there. You just keep going. You just keep going. Don't let it stop you. Don't let nothing stop you. Nothing. Because I'm not going to let nothing stop me, and I didn't let anything stop me. So, yeah. That concludes my story time of how I lost everything. Like, yeah, and it's still a lot for me, you know, but it's like I have to keep going. And I want you guys to follow me on the journey. So if you guys can like, click, and subscribe to me, I have more tea time for you, and I'm very entertaining. So trust me, I got a lot of entertainment for y'all. But this is one that I just had to let the world know. It was very close to my heart, and I'm just gonna keep chasing my dreams. I don't care what happened to me in the past. It just built me up to be a better person. I even have I got a good job on May 1st that's coming. Yes, baby, I'm making bank. And yeah, if I would have never went through this experience, I probably would have never even thought to reach that high for a job. I always thought I had to have the best of this, could hang with the best of this, and eat the best of this. And it's not all about that. It's about your inner self. It's about your inner love, your self-love, your self-care. And I always with my self-care. And maybe I might share a little self-care video with you guys, because like I'm very serious and strict on like my self-care routine, especially now. So yeah. Thank you. See you later. Bye, Tubies.